Hello everyone, a short video here showing satellite imagery of Kirovskoye airbase which Ukraine hit a couple of days ago, destroying 3 helicopters and a Pantsir-S1 SAM system. On screen now, as with before, the white box as you can see, show the areas hit. I don't have a date for this image, but it shows 2 helicopters in the base targeted, and 1 bay targeted with no helicopter visible on the before. So here is the after. So the aftermath satellite imagery clearly shows 3 destroyed helicopters, 1 in each of the bays. Also, you can see a lot of fire damage in the area around these in the fields. So this seems like it was a pinpoint drone strike here, used to hit them rather than missiles. Now, there isn't much fire damage on the concrete helicopter bays near the wrecks itself, so this fire damage around the fields and grass I expect came from the Russian Pantsir. So, where is the Pantsir? Well, that is seen on this image here. The Pantsir again, hit by a drone, this one looking to have detonated the munition, causing the big ammo cook-off, which led to the fire damage elsewhere around the base, that we can see on the satellite imagery. Here's the images shown side by side. So you can see in the aftermath, the rest of the helicopters have since been moved from the base. Also, check the 2134 transport you can see, with big aircraft. I have to wonder why this wasn't targeted instead. It looks to be in the same spot, so it would have been here at the time of the strike. And in the before, you can see vehicles around it which looks like they may have just finished unloading it, so it is presumably active. I would have said this was the biggest target here, but still, 3 helicopters is nothing to sniff at. The helicopters were a Mi-8 shown here, 43 standard ones destroyed so far, plus 6 electronic warfare variants. Russia won't run out of these anytime soon though. They had 777 in service at the start of the war. These are transporting utility helicopters and can also be used as gunships. Also destroyed a Mi-26 helicopter shown here. Surprisingly, this is the first one of these destroyed. Russia has 45 of these in service at the start of the war. Finally, a Mi-28 attack helicopter shown here. 18 of these destroyed so far. This is probably the biggest target hit here. 94 of these are in service at the start of the war. These are important because of very high losses of a Kar-52. We're seeing Russia use these Mi-28s much more often now to cover for these Kar-52 losses, so these are an important target. Finally, the Pantsir shown here, famous for being the only SAM system with more interceptions of buildings than aircraft. So, the loss of one here will definitely help keep the locals a bit safer from misfiring SAM missiles and failing boosters. 33 of these destroyed so far. Russia had around 130 in service at the start of the war, but since we see a lot of these still and covering many key areas, including Putin's palaces, I think a good number of these have been delivered since, so numbers of these are still quite high. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. If so, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks very much and take care everybody.